The Trump administration's decision to display a photograph of an Autopen machine in place of a traditional portrait of Joe Biden at the White House's new Presidential Walk of Fame is a striking and highly unconventional political act. This move, situated on the historic West Wing Colonnade, represents a deliberate break from a long-standing tradition of decorum and respect for past presidents. The Walk of Fame itself, with its gold-framed black and white portraits, is a new addition, but its central message is not one of historical tribute. Instead, it serves as a public and highly visual mockery of a political rival. The chosen image of the Autopen directly references Trump's repeated unverified claims that Biden used the device due to alleged cognitive decline, questioning the legitimacy of his actions in office. Reasons and consequences. The primary reason for this act is to reinforce a central narrative of the Trump campaign, that Joe Biden's presidency was illegitimate and that he was not fully in control. By using the Autopen image, Trump is not just criticizing a policy or a political position, he is directly attacking his predecessor's personal fitness and mental acuity. This act is a form of political theater, designed to energize his base and keep the focus on a narrative that serves his political agenda. It is a highly effective piece of messaging, as it requires no lengthy explanation and immediately conveys a powerful and derisive message. The consequences of this action are significant. First, it further erodes the traditional norms of presidential transition and respect for the office. While political jabs between administrations are common, this level of personal and public mockery is historically unprecedented. It sets a new standard for how a sitting president can treat his predecessor, potentially leading to a cycle of escalating disrespect in future administrations. Second, it contributes to the deepening political polarization in the United States. For Trump's supporters, the portrait is a humorous and clever retort, validating their existing beliefs about Biden. For Biden's supporters and a broad range of critics, it is seen as a petty and undignified act that demeans the presidency. This divide hardens the lines between the two political camps, making it even more difficult to find common ground. Prediction and solutions. The act of replacing the portrait with an Autopen image is likely to be a recurring theme in political discourse. It will be used by the Trump administration and its allies to repeatedly question the validity of Biden's actions. It is also highly probable that future administrations, regardless of party, will feel pressured to respond in kind, perpetuating a cycle of tit-for-tat political stunts. This could lead to a permanent change in the decorum of the White House, where the physical space itself becomes a tool for partisan warfare. While the immediate political climate offers no easy solutions, a path forward would require a conscious effort to restore presidential norms and respect for institutions. This would necessitate a bipartisan agreement to separate political rivalry from the historical and symbolic roles of the presidency. For example, a future administration could establish a bipartisan commission to oversee White House displays and portraits, ensuring they remain respectful of the office, regardless of the person who held it. Additionally, a greater emphasis on fact-checking and media literacy could help combat the spread of unverified claims that fuel such stunts. Ultimately, the solution lies in a collective decision by political leaders and the public to value a certain level of dignity and institutional respect, even amidst fierce political disagreements.